What's up, guys? July 28th, Wednesday, BTC update. I won't be long. I'll do it quick because there really isn't much to update. We're still just chopping around right now, waiting for the FOMC meeting to take place in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So from a micro perspective, I'm looking at something along the lines of this. I opened up a scalp short. The red levels, by the way, are John's new. John has been developing a software in the back end that he's working on for liquidity. It's obviously going to be something completely different. It's not going to be tied to Discord or to what's it called, to indicators. It's a whole different system that needs a UI and whatnot. Unfortunately, like high block, pretty much. So he's been working on it for months, and at his downtime, and he came up with these two levels. It's dynamic, so every 12 hours to 24 hours, the levels fluctuate, they switch, and they get modified on their own. It's algo driven, which is great. The formula works very well. We've tested it for the past maybe 2 months. Well, since the top, actually, since this top right here. We've been testing this since this top. It was working great, and then once we got like in this range over here, it kind of like started giving us some complications. So he had to modify the formula to make it work for trending markets plus ranging markets. Now don't forget, if the market is trending, no matter what happens, liquidity is tough. Look, the liquidity theory works best in a ranging environment. So when he started building this originally, we were trending all the way up, so he had to modify the whole code again once we came back into a range environment. The good thing is now he has both features where you could actually use it for trending and for ranging. Obviously it requires a little bit more work on his end and effort to get this thing to work simultaneously in both environments, but most likely you want to use this in a ranging environment. That's where it shines. Trending is not ideal for liquidity. Anyway, what do I have here? So I'm currently a scalp short. We deviated Monday high, and PT range right there. We deviated Monday high right here. I got in a short. I'm holding it. Target 1 is going to be daily open. Target 1 is going to be down here, this red box, and then it's going to be roughly about this right here. This right here. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, we have a daily open. This is a daily open right here. This green box, this green bar, this green like little line thing. Daily open. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Lose daily open, then you can instantly target weekly VWAP, which is roughly at 38.465, which is support, which is the flip, took place, makes sense. Now, until we lose the daily open, this actually has the opportunity and the chance to go back up and then come back down. You do not want to see, if you're bearish, you do not want to see us get above 40,500. That should be your cap. Under no circumstances, if you're bearish, do you want to get above that. You want to break daily open yesterday, ASAP, and start going down towards the weekly VWAP. Now, once you lose the weekly VWAP, then you can instantly target the previous daily VWAP, which is always my go-to, at 37.7. I'm closing all my shorts over here. I don't care about this, and I don't care about this. Why? Because I'm pretty sure that we're going to get some kind of like, if we do this, I can re-short this for further downside. I mean, for us to just go straight down and nuke, I mean, that'd be great if you're in a short, but chances are after such an impulse move up, that's going to be a little bit unlikely. You know, you're going to get a reaction, no matter what happens. So I'm playing this level to level because I want to make some scalpy monies. If you look at no indicators at all, open up your EMAs, put on your 200, cross, VWAP off. Okay, so now you have your 200 EMA, which is blue, 200 MA, which is red, which is fucking great. Go to your 1 hour. Where are they? They're all the way down at the previous weekly open and Monday low. So chances are, boom, boom, down is the most ideal gameplay. So you have your top, your wick, your deviation, your retest. After you come down and you touch the previous daily open, previous daily VWAP, and then you want to trend towards the weekly open. This is your perfect bearish scenario for you to fill some gaps right here. And the reason why I'm pointing this out as my favorable scenario is because it's healthy. This is a healthy scenario for us. And then you hit the 200 MA and 200 EMA, and then you trickle back on. Now, do we have any additional confluence there? Open up your TMA bands. And the most important TMA band is what? 4 hour, right? Always, yes. So turn off the EMAs, turn off the VWAPs, turn off the daily opens. All you have is your 4 hour TMA band. Remember when I told you guys yesterday, stop fucking shorting because we are not yesterday. Sorry, a few days ago. I'm sorry, not yesterday. A few days ago when I said that, yo, we broke out above the 4 hour TMA. That's extremely bullish. The minute you break out of a TMA and a 4 hour, you know that this is gonna act like support and you're gonna ride it up. So you still have to come all the way back down, retest it, top portion of the TMA, whenever it is. Have the TMA bands curl to the downside, and then start trending down. Dude, this thing is pointing all north. So anyone that is in mega shorts is fucking crazy right now, you know? So 4 hour, 35.2. That's the main target no matter what happens. I want the 4 hour to get retested. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not Saturday, but within this week we should get a 4 hour retest. We should, wherever this is. It could be up here by the time it happens, or it could be up here by the time it happens. 4 hour needs to get retested. It's got to get retested no matter what happens. All right, go to your, turn off the TMA, and go to trend line. Top, that's not a bottom, sorry. Bottom, black, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. So be careful, guys. I'm not saying we're topping out. I'm just saying be careful. We're very close to the completion of a move. 12 hour, still under. Don't forget, guys, I said this to you guys many times before. No matter what happens, no matter what anyone tells you, I don't care if he has 1 million followers on fucking Twitter. Tell him to fuck off if he's talking to you about all-time highs, because this is a very easy visual for me to show you guys. Log, 12 hour. If you cannot even get above the 50 on the 12 hour, you can't get above the 50 in the 12 hour. Please, you got no business talking to me about all-time highs. Okay? The minute you crossed over the 50 is when you started trending to the top side. Literally ready to expand to the top side. Came back down, retested the 50, expanded to the top side. Right? Broke under the 50, retested the 50, and then just died. Now we're trading the bottom. When you trade at the bottom, you're not fucking bullish. You're not bullish, you're not bullish, you're not bullish. You're not bullish, you're not bullish, you're not bullish. So until you get back above the 50, don't talk to me about all-time highs. And if we do happen to get above the 50, then we can start talking about additional targets to the top side. Daily, still piss low. So we're pretty much somewhere down here. We haven't even retested it yet. You know, so usually we do a retest at least one time. See how when we dumped in 2017, went up, we retested it one time, and now we made a higher low, right? This was the retest, and then we came down, made a lower low over here, but a higher low here. So, dude, we have not even retested it yet. So we're so far away from continuation, you have no idea, right? You dump down, come all the way back down, you retest it at least one time, then you make your move. So, guys, we still need to do this. You know, we're far, guys. We're fucking far, man. We're far. Don't get your hopes up. We're fucking far. Okay, that's that. Now, regarding. Talk about some price action because I know that not a lot of people like oscillators. Put these bad boys back on. Turn off the trend. And let's go to the 1 hour. Okay. No, actually, not the 1 hour. I'm sorry. I need this. There it is. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah. So, okay. This is a very nuki type of pattern. So be very careful with whatever move we get to the top side. It's probably going to be a wick. It's probably going to come down. right? We already have a 2-hour div. We're working on and that's the PT. That's the PT indicator, right? So the PT indicator calls the divs very well. We're working probably on a 4-hour div right now. Yeah, we're working on a 4-hour div right now. Be very careful with whatever up movement we get, guys. Be very careful. I told you my thoughts on the micros. Again, even up here when you're blue, it's not something you want to be mega long on, right? 12-hour. Every time you're shuffling the blues, you're close to a top. Especially when you're range bound and you're not. See? So over here we were trending up. But that's because the trend line was to the top side. Get rid of the low band. See, we were trending up. The trend line was all the way up here. The trend line's at the bottom right now, guys. So we're not trending up, dude. We're trending down. So obviously shorts are more valid than longs regarding range highs. Okay? Keep that in mind. Now, price action wise, guys. Delete everything. Go to your 3-day. Open up. Look at this beautiful mitigation block that we just created. Boom, boom. Put a 0.5 here. Actually, no, don't even put a 0.5 here. Put this over here. And then put a 0.5 on this. And there you go. I can't see us getting under that with ease. Now, can we get a wick under here? Yeah, of course. Can you do this? And then go up? Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah. But this is a valid area. It's not going to break. You're not going to break this with ease. Take your horizontal line, put it here. That's what we're looking at. This is your deviation. This is your deviation. So now, if we do happen to go up and come back down, that would be the most beautiful reaccumulation range. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Reaccumulation range that you can imagine. How beautiful would this be if we get this? Tell me. Right? And just accumulate until like the fall time and then just explode once some kind of news come out, or I don't know what they're going to do for us to get another drive back up. But you have to take in consideration, guys, this could all be one big reaccumulation range. And starting on the higher time frame, if you look at it from a higher perspective, this could end up becoming a massive bull flag, right? Because it end up becoming a really, really big bull flag. Something along the lines of, I don't know, let's just say it's like this, you know, and then we go to, this is your breakdown. That's the 5-day that broke us down. Put a line over here. Let's make this, I don't know, a little bit of a dash. So something along the lines of up, come down, fake out, and then go up and explode, right? You could do that, or you could just literally just break out from here, retest this, and then go up, or you could break out, come down, and then go back up. I don't know what they're going to do, but more likely than not, when BTC does these stupid triangle bull flags or whatever they want to do, see we stop over here, say we go from there to here, right there, okay? Usually what it does is it fakes out to the downside first, and then it goes up. If it fakes out to the top side, we're fucked. Like, look what it did on the, remember I was charting this? I literally had this thing pinned for us. The wedge, I think me and Printer had it. And I'm like, guys, they're going to do a fake out to the downside first. I forgot what time frame it was, but let me just show you. I think it was a 12-hour. I don't know where it was, but anyway, it was one of these. It was one of these time frames. And where was it? Hold on. I think it was this. Oh, maybe it was Binance that had it. I don't know which one it was, but the whole idea was that it did double fake outs. What it did was it did a fake out to the top side, and then it came and did a fake out to the bottom side. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was this, guys. I'm sorry. It was this. It was this. I think it was 1, 2, 3. No, I have to get that. I remember I had it because I was actually playing it myself. I don't know, man. I'm bugging out right now. Where was it? Let's see, what is this. I don't know. But I had it, regardless. I remember I had it. I was watching it with Printer. So it faked out to the top, so then came and faked out to the bottom, so then it broke out anyway. So it might do the same thing on the flip side, so just be careful for the higher time frame. But I still think that we are creating a massive accumulation range over here. And that if we do happen to go sub and break down, it's going to be strictly for fuckery purposes, which means what? Which means that anything under here will become a deviation. This is the most logical scenario for me, by the way, guys. Slow grind all the way down, kill everybody's patience, and then go up. This gap over here, I don't know, man. Maybe a fucking scam wick if we go back down there. I don't know, but I can't talk about anything in this gray box until I see what happens when we deviate the 40K range. Because we need to get on that 40K range deviation. Like, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, summertime, you're not going to resolve this range. It's going to range until probably like September, October. So I do expect the final blow off for the downside to be a fake out. So if we already spent 3 months in this range, where is this thing? Say 2.5 months. I can't tell you guys that this is not an important range. So when we leave this area after we spend 2 months in this area, or 2.5 months, I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time on the top side or the bottom side. It's going to be a quick, in and out. So whether it's the down, we're probably going to spend maybe 1 month to the downside, or maybe not even 2 weeks to the downside, accumulate, and then just deviate, reclaim, and then just target top. But this is the most logical scenario, guys, from a macro perspective, and it matches with the oscillators as well. So I'm hoping that whatever 50% dump we get comes from a lot higher than here. Because if it comes from like maybe like 45 or something, you get a 50% dump, it's gonna put you all the way down here to the 22K or 24K, which is the VWAP, the monthly and quarterly VWAP are on there. All right, guys, that's what I'm looking at for BTC. I hope that helps. Higher time frame, real quick. Price action wise, this is my map. VWAP, open it up real quick. Monthly VWAP is at previous monthly VWAP was 33.2, weekly is 32.3. So this box in my eyes should get wicked in, hopefully within the next maybe week or so. If we do happen to get to the top side, take out this liquidity, hit John's levels, the 15s, which he marked for me. We're most probably going to end up coming all the way down here to the weekly open and monthly open, right? I cannot see us not retesting the weekly open. It's just too far away. It left massive gaps. This low, I'm like 90% sure we'll get swept. That's how confident I am about this low. This low will get swept. Definitely will get swept. And truth be told, if you want to do leverage longs, personally speaking, this VWAP over here is ideal. 34.3-ish. So that's how I'm playing the current range on the higher time frame. A proper high low will put us at $33,000 to $34,000. And if you want to be aggressive, 35.5 around there. But this is all you need, pretty much. That's it. This is all you need. It's your range. No matter what happens, even if you come back down and go back up and do a 3 drive div, they're still going to come back down here, regardless of what happens. Right? Just look at the daily. The most important thing is for you to have the daily. For those who have the indicator, once the PT trend turns red, start looking for shorts. Don't enter shorts, but start looking for shorts. More often than not, when your PT trend turns red, the trend is officially trying to flip. So match it with the RSX. Is your RSX red? Okay. PT trend turn red. Is your MSTX at the bottom? Okay, cool. Open up your low band. This is high time frame, by the way, guys. Is your high time frame red at the top? Awesome. Now what? Where's your signal band? Is it trending in the mid? Let's see. See? Still sub 50. So everything is pointing that this is going to end up being a short. I'm telling you, it's going to be a short. Definitely going to be a short. So be careful. Be careful. Okay, guys? Hope that helps. And any questions or whatnot, feel free to DM me. You guys have my low time frame, which I'm hoping could play out by today. Still waiting for this. And then most likely we need to see this get taken and this get taken. These 2 wicks. Very important. These 2 wicks have to get taken. We have a nice little trend line here. Right? Beautiful. Right there. So maybe this and then die. Alright guys, cheers.